Hi guys, Savannah with the Blue Crew, here to go over the Transaction Wizard with you. This is part 1 of a 2-part video series over the Transaction Wizard, so be sure to watch the next video. In the last tutorial, starting a new transaction, we recommended when creating a transaction that you use the file cover sheet. By choosing this option, you will be directed to the Transaction Wizard. Step 1 of the Transaction Wizard is General Information. This allows you to update the transaction name, type, and description. Once again, you can add a transaction type by clicking on the blue link. To navigate between the steps, click the blue next arrow at the top of the page. Step 2. This is going to be where you put your property information in. Here you can put all the property information that goes along with this transaction, and this information will populate to the forms that you add. So fill in as much as you can. Again, click the blue Next button to get to the next step. Step 3, Transaction Dates. Here you can enter the dates you would like to populate on the forms that you are using. Again, you do not have to use all the fields. Just fill in what you know. You can always change it down the road. The blue next arrow to head to step 4. Step 4, Adding Contacts. This is an important step for down the road when you are getting signatures and giving clients access to portals. Here we would like to add a new contact. Be aware you have the option to delete contacts from the same drop-down menu. First, we will need to select which type of contact they are. Again, we can create our own type if needed by clicking the blue link. Then click Continue. Here we will add the contact information we have. You also have the ability to add from contacts you have already created, or you can add this new contact to your database. You can also grant this contact access to see the transaction. To do this, you will need to give them a login and a password. You can also set a PIN. The login and password will be emailed to them. The PIN is an added level of security and needs to be told to the person. Then you will need to set your notifications and an expiration date. Also, you have a place to add notes. Next, you will go through and check what the person has access to, and if you need to add any additional permissions. Then you will click Save Contact Information. Once you have saved, you can continue to add contacts with the same process, or click the blue next arrow to move on to the next screen. Thank you for watching the first half of this tutorial. Be sure to watch part 2 to go over the rest of the Transaction Wizard. And don't forget to watch the rest of our tutorials in the Instanet section of the Resource Center. If you need additional help, contact the Blue Crew at bluecrewhelp@gmail.com.